I've been training for just over a year, and in that time period, I've been able to build an aesthetic physique. Yeah, five things that were absolutely crucial to building the physique, right? Tip number one, always, always, always take pre workout, right? And this one is a somewhat controversial one, but I don't give a fuck, right? I don't know why this is even controversial. People online will tell you that pre-workout only helps with the mental state. It's all in your mind. It doesn't really do much, right? I've trained with pre-workout. I've trained without pre-workout, and the difference is day and night, right? So this one, you're just going to have to listen to me or go try it for yourself, right? Pre-workout is absolutely essential for training, right? Pre-workout, I've been training with pre-workout for like 8 months now, right? Pre-workout obviously gives you an infinite amount of energy, first of all. Second of all, it's got like the beta alanine, which is just like a chemical, like an ingredient in the pre-workout that shaves off like lactic acid, right? So when you're training and your muscles get really sore and painful, like 5 reps before you hit failure, pre-workout basically shaves off some of that lactic acid that causes the pain, right? And you're able to actually train closer to failure. It also has ingredients that increase blood flow. You're able to get a really good pump. Like the muscle that's also being worked is able to get more blood. That means that it's able to push more weight. Pre-workout is just one of those things that's absolutely essential. I've never understood why people say that like it's not essential, just eat food, just eat carbs. People online say all this weird shit, and I'm like, I've trained without pre-workout, I've trained with pre-workout, and the difference is absolutely there. It's like day and night, it's non-arguable, right? Pre-workout is definitely better for your training, right? And again, go try this for yourself, right? Go buy pre-workout, go take some before you work out, and since you've been training without, you definitely be able to see the difference. Now, I'll give you one tip about pre-workout if you're gonna go buy some for yourself, right? Don't buy any pre-workout that says like fully dosed or like 325 milligrams of caffeine. Those are like the high dosages. I have mine right here. So this is my pre-workout, right? Don't buy any that says, you see over here, it says fully dosed pre-workout. Don't buy any that says fully dosed pre-workout if you've never taken pre-workout beforehand, right? You see how it says like 325 milligrams over here. It says 325 milligrams. Don't buy any that say anything over 200 milligrams if you're gonna buy pre-workout for the first time, right? Simply because this is like the highest dosage allowed by like the fucking national health government, right? This is the highest dosage. It's basically like the highest you can ever take, right? You can't just start off from the highest dosage of pre-workout, right? Go buy like one that's like 130, 160 milligrams of caffeine, lower dosages, and then you can take that and you can progressively like go up in terms of like the amount of caffeine that's in every serving. You can progressively go up and up and up, right? Because the first time I took this, I was kind of feeling like a little bit dizzy and a little bit nauseous, but that was also because I hadn't taken pre-workout in a week, and I just had been training without pre-workout, right? So it could have been that. But certainly don't just right off the bat buy the highest dosage of pre-workout that's available, right? So that's tip number one, that's pre-workout. Tip number two, sauna. Utilize the sauna for recovery and muscle growth, right? So if you have a sauna in your gym, this is going to be super simple for you. What I do is after every workout, I just go to the sauna and just go there for like 10 minutes, right? After my workout. So it's like after my workout, I just go there in the sauna, 10 minutes, that's it, over and done with. If I don't go to the sauna during the week, right? This was what I used to do way before. I would go into the sauna for like one day, like a Saturday on a weekend, and then I'd go in for intervals, right? So I'd go in for like 15, 20 minutes, take a break for like however long, right? Go in for like 15, 20 minutes, take a break, go in for like 15, 20 minutes, right? The reason why you need the sauna is because it's absolutely essential for your recovery, right? It's essential for recovery, it's essential for muscle growth. There's like, there's a study that was done that says that going into the sauna increases the hormone that's responsible for muscle growth by like 17%, right? So it's like it's really good for muscle growth, it's really good for your recovery. and I just use that for recovery and muscle growth. That's tip number 2, right? Tip number 3 is training with a friend. This one's going to be like one of those things where like you're like, what? Right? Training with a friend. I've been training with, and this is especially true if like you're training with someone that's close to your level or basically the same level as you or above your level, right? I've been training with one of my close friends, right? You've probably seen him in like one of the YouTube videos that I've made. Me and him are basically on the same level in terms of how much we can lift and the type of training we do, right? So we're basically on the same level. This is essential because look, you want the competition, you want someone to push you, you want your training to be consistent and sustainable, right? You don't miss gym days when your gym partner is going. You don't miss gym days. You just don't. Like, you can't have your friend going to the gym and you're just feeling lazy and you don't go to the gym, right? You're going to stay consistent because you have someone that's pushing you. And also in the gym, you're going to go harder because, again, you have someone that's pushing you, right? You don't want your friend to just be doing better than you. You're going to be going harder and harder. And also, even more so, the most important thing is that it's going to be fun as fuck, right? Like the gym, the whole experience is going to be so fun that it's no longer an issue of I have to grit my teeth and go to the gym each and every single day. It's now just an issue of you love going to the gym. It's like a social experience. It's super fun throughout your day when you wake up and you're going to like classes, whatever the fuck, your job or whatever. You'll be thinking of being in the gym because it's a super fun experience. You'll be thinking of it the whole day, like, I wish I was in the gym, right? And we're going to have like such a hype chest day. We're going to be super loud in the gym. We're going to do whatever shenanigans, tomfoolery you guys will be doing, right? And that's what makes it so fun. That's what makes the whole gym experience so fun and so worth it, right? So when you have like a gym partner that's exactly on the same level or just above you, it's really, really good for your training, right? Because now you can just both push each other. You know the saying, iron sharpens iron. You can just basically push each other to go harder and harder each time, right? And on that same point, actually on a different point, tip number 4. Tip number 4 is prioritizing the 7 aesthetic muscles. So in your training, you're going to prioritize the 7 aesthetic muscles, which basically build like the aesthetic V taper, which is like the equivalent of the hourglass shape in the women. This is what like women find attractive, right? So the equivalent of you finding a girl who's like curvy, who's like curves with curves and everything, is like you having a V taper. That's what girls see the same way you see them. You get the reference, right? So the 7 aesthetic muscles are neck, upper traps, lateral delts, upper chest, abs and obliques, biceps, and lats. Those are the 7 aesthetic muscles. If you basically just prioritize these in all your training, right? You're going to build up the aesthetic physique instead of just building like a powerlifter physique that you would have built if you just went and did squats, deadlifts, and bench press, right? You're going to build up an aesthetic physique, and then also on that same point in building an aesthetic physique, if you pair this with things like progressive overloading, which is basically just like you keep going harder and harder, and also never changing your split and staying consistent with your split and your training, you'll be able to have like a sustainable way of training which you enjoy as well, because now you have like your gym partner and now you have a sustainable way of training. Excuse me. So you'll be able to really stay consistent on that, right? So that's like the 4th thing. And the 5th thing is supplements. That's the fifth tip, right? The 5th tip is supplements. And I've already told you like one of them, which is pre-workout. And the other 2 are like creatine and protein powder, right? Those are the other 2 that I take for myself. Protein powder, I take whey protein. Like, you already know why you need protein powder, especially if you're a skinny guy like me. If you start off skinny, like, you just absolutely have to take pre-workout, right? I mean, protein powder. So protein powder, essential for muscle growth. Creatine, you need that for, fine, I'll go ahead and explain it to you. I was just going to say research why you need creatine, but creatine is the most studied supplement. You need it. It holds water. It increases protein synthesis. You need it for all these functions, right? So take creatine, just take like a scoop of it every single day, And then the pre-workout, I've already explained to you why you need that, right? So these are basically just the 5 essential things that I could think of that I did for myself that were really good for my training. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video.